Okay, so for the section below, we're going to create similar like previous section. So basically it is a similar process with different adjustment on our CSS style, which is we're going to make a different kind of design using CSS style comparative to what you see now. Okay, so if you look, there is a background, there is a box, and then the content inside the box. Okay, it's pretty similar to this one. We just have a colored box. Okay, so from there we're going to develop this section first. Okay, so insert div tag, so we can name this as section 2. Section 2. Okay, so inside this section 2, okay, so you will have several other div tag. So you will have another section 2 underscore container. Okay, so inside the section 2 underscore container, you will have a content as well, which is this one. Okay, so we can input a div tag over there called section 2 underscore content 1. Alright. Okay, section 2 underscore content 1. So we're going to input some content, which is you have a heading, image, and a body text. Okay, so first of all, click on text, heading, h3. This is called find ingredients. Alright. Okay, so underneath define ingredients, you will see that there is an image. So we can borrow an image that we have used previously. See, it looks similar. Okay, so you can borrow from section 1 divider. Okay, so you can name it as divider over there, and then there is a body text underneath the divider. Okay, which is you can copy and paste from Adobe Photoshop, and then put it into your paragraph div tags. Okay, so you save for now, and then we preview our file. Alright, so that is the content that we have created. Alright, so then once we provided the content, then we can make adjustment accordingly using our CSS. Okay, by right, for now you already have an idea how you want to make adjustment towards your section 2 a folder, section 2 div tag. Okay, so I'm going to select section 2, copy, Ctrl C, click over here, new, and paste section 2 over there. And then by right, the width and size is the same, with a width of 100 pixels, 100% to fulfill the screen. And height, we're going to make some adjustment, okay, due to the background image that we have. So I'm going to key in a height of 800 pixels. Margin unchecked, same for all. Right auto, left auto, sorry, no, this one is no. Alright, so sorry. Backgrounds, we can select the background images of the section 2 background. Alright, okay, no repeat. Background position center, X and Y center. Click applied, save all, check with our file. Okay, so we have done it successfully by including all our content over here. Okay, so we already put the background, so we're just going to make an adjustment towards the background. Okay, moving on onwards, we're going to make adjustment to a section 2 container. Select copy, create new. Section 2 container should be a width of 940 pixels, height 800 pixels accordingly. And since in the middle, set your margin right to auto, margin left to auto. Okay, click apply it, and then check with our browser. Okay, so right now it looks looking like this. Okay, so now it's in the middle of the browser. So we're going to make adjustment so it looks like this. Okay, where we have a box and content inside the box. Okay, so the box is as well, you can able to measure how many column that we use and how many gutter in between the columns. Okay, so you make your measurement using the guideline that I have given to you. Okay, so we're going to make adjustment towards our content. So select over there, copy, new. Okay, paste your content class. Okay, you go to box. So where we're going to set, you can start to measure how much column that we will use and how much gutter in between the columns. So by right, according to that, it should be around a 380 pixels with height approximately 300 pixels. Okay, so from there, since it is on the right, it should be using float right. Okay, and then make some adjustments towards the location. Okay, so if you want to see what happened right now, click OK, save all, and then you can preview your file. So there is the location. So we need to make adjustments towards the location of the content. Alright, so just double click over here. Okay, so box should be from the top is 200 pixels. Okay, and then from the right should be around 80 pixel. Okay, so we check first. Okay, so it sits nicely over there. Then we can make the color of the box accordingly. Okay, so we just check back our designs over here. So with our design on our browser, so we're going to add some boxes outside of in the background of these fun ingredients. So double click on content 1, click on background color, make sure you selected RGBA, and then this adjustment at the last point should be 0.5 for opacity. Okay, so you click, just check on. Okay, so you will have a color with that opacity. Just double click again to get some space in between, which is should be inside a padding, 20 pixels padding for all. So you will have a nice space in between there. Click on block to make sure everything is aligned on the center. Text align center. Alright, okay, so accordingly. Okay, so still we are lacking in terms of the color and the color of the text. Okay, so, and the alignments of each and every content. Okay, next adjustment, the color of the black is not suitable for our content due to the background color, so you can make adjustment over there. Just click over here, change the color to white, so we have a white content, so it looks nicely over there. And then we're going to make some placement, okay, alignments towards all the content inside here. So all the content over there, so what you can do is that you can copy and paste this one, and then put the elements that you wanted to make adjustment on. Okay, for example H3, put over the H3, and then it will appear over here once you type it correctly. And then by right on the box, on the margin on the top. Okay, so make sure, okay, so you can have some adjustment accordingly. Okay, so it goes the same thing with a, so I'm just going to copy and paste, which is much more easier route for me. Okay, so for P as well. Okay, so there is some space, and then another one, the content of the image, img. Okay, alright, so everything got its own spacing, so you just save all, and then okay, so there you have it. The content looks nicely done. Okay, so now you almost have a complete design of a website. Okay, complete design of a website that is usable for your project. Okay, so that's all for now. Now in this lesson, what you have learned is that you were able to make alignment, positioning using margin. Okay, previously we have used positioning, now we have used a margin. So please do try this tutorial, and then I want you to experiment with your content.